So with how many endings this game gets, now there's so wait, there's one alternate ending, two canon endings?
Yeah.
One's canon, one's alternate, and the other one is canon, quotation marks.
Yeah.
This
I
one being...
won't, I won't say exactly why, because that'd spoil it.
One, I know I don't want you to spoil, but I'm just asking, this is the canon with the quotation marks.
And I'm a bit turned around because...
You gotta remember what to do.
Yeah.
Or specifically what not to do.
And what not to do is collect the Naho notes.
And visit the haunted infirmary.
So not get Sachiko's mother's journal?
Well, but David, you can't visit the infirmary unless you read all the Naho notes.
Like I said, not visit the infirmary.
Yeah.
You just gotta trigger the right cutscene at the wrong time.
And I'm hoping that the magical... Okay. Yeah, I hope the magical cutscene that I thought of would appear there, but it doesn't.
Dope.
Basically, I don't remember if it was chapter 4, but there was a cutscene in one of the rooms where there's the principal and shows you the flashback of him killing the Sachiko's mother and Sachiko. Oh yes, this is after I got Yuka.
Yeah, fast forward, double tap, blah 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 blah. Well, Kibiki, you're the idiot who did the ritual in the first place. Oh well, we won't really be seeing him ever again.
Oh.
What did she do to kill him?
I'd say strangle him?
Yeah.
But it sounds like she was banging something.
The door.
Breaking down the door.
And then right there, it sounded like she stabbed him.
Well, anything could have happened, but still, his body's rotting in the closet.
Yep.
You never got to get out of it.
Oh, ha ha.
So he's with you.
Oh!
Zing.
It's
Yep,
like
that's-
whenever I make a joke, you have to shit on it.
Ed, turn it around and aim it right back at you. Like Kirby.
Right back at
Who
you.
says I'm trying to aim it at anything?
Yeah. Goes to the bathroom, let her... I'm sorry, viewers, it's just that I just find this, like... It'll just make the ending make more sense.
Yeah. And of course he has to go first because she's not wearing any underwear.
Yep.
Seriously, so much potential ecchi moment in this one. What the hell?
And you know what? It's always either Naomi or Yuka.
Yeah, doubly so with the whole sibling thing.
Yeah. Yeah, see, this is the text message that was at the true ending.
Well, everyone remember Lucky?
Oh, he's doing Pokemon.
Yeah.
So yeah, instead of watching this, watch whatever Lucky's doing. Because he's most likely doing something awesome. Well, we're doing horror. Don't do horror, kids.
Especially if you enjoy your sleep.
And look, this time she isn't gonna be a dick. Or she, a Yumi, isn't gonna be a dick again.
Well, duh, because she actually has someone there to just anchor her to somewhat sanity.
Yep. So Yoshiki actually puts
At this point, I wonder why they never thought of putting a different ending where a different scenario where Yoshiki's with her, but she does go completely fucking insane.
I'm not sure if they did that for the PC version. That's entirely possible. I don't know.
What happened?
Where'd you go?
Oh,
Sorry.
Nothing, Brian. We're just getting through all of this. Pazme, what are you doing?
What is he doing?
Letting the text drag on.
Oh.
And sweet rave party music again.
Gotta dance.
Seriously, someone just take this to your local. Take that song to a local nightclub and just rave to it.
Let's see. What else can we plug while we're done here? While we're doing this,
How about no?
go watch the Aria of Sorrow playthrough.
Is it worth watching?
It is worth watching. I edited even.
That's why I question it.
Just because you edit things doesn't make it good.
Hey, the commentary's good. How even in the first part, there's even a ghost.
By the fun ghost.
Don't worry. If you want me to something play, you can go watch. Oh wait.
Yeah, here we go again. And hey, David, you actually get to watch this part this time.
Oh yeah, he came in right soon after the Pencil of New Gravity. Okay, first time I saw him is running. Second time, okay, now you tell me he jumps off the building. Now the third, now because of his stiff sprite, now it seems like he's sliding down the stairs. I don't know what that is.
He's diving off the roof feet first.
Well, I imagine head first would kill him better.
Great way to break your leg.
And your back.
And everything else.
Yeah, that's why if you ever fall from a height, land on your side.
Yeah, you might lose an arm though.
Better an arm than your life.
That's true, but depending on how hard you hit the ground, it may not matter.
Yeah.
And no, people diving into a giant lake or a pool of water won't always help you with that.
Nope. Dropping too high of a height, it's like hitting cement.
I was gonna say, isn't it like, yeah, I guess when the hitting water too high will probably make it, like, wasn't it the fact, like, I don't know how to say it, like...
It's because water doesn't have enough time to move around you.
No, but I was gonna say, what, like, even if there's already waves moving, it's still gonna hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the fall that kills you, it's still your momentum dying.
That's why it hurts when you do a belly flop. And I ignore her tongue because I'm not gonna really use it.
It wouldn't be needed anyway.
Yep.
Like I said before, who needs a tongue where you can study?
And run for your life.
Wait, what's happening?
Well, apart from the sweet rave music and Connor completely BSing his way to the final ending that he needs to get.
Yep.
Dear Lord, I might as well just go on my phone, look up random stuff.
Like porn?
No, not porn.
But the internet's for porn.
Yeah.
Internet's for porn, but I'm not watching it.
I give you a few years.
You're looking at Sentai Hentai.
Oh!
Before you say anything, Noel, it does exist.
It exists, but no.
I give you a few years before you change your mind.
Oh yeah, you're still alive.
Still alive.
Oh god, not GLaDOS.
I thought you already did the Portal playthrough.
Yeah, we already did Portal and Portal 2. Ugh.
So how was that one?
Ask Lucky. Or better yet, just watch it yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeesh, I still imagine, like, literally, why do I imagine this scene even where she falls, but one of her arms is still hanging? I mean, it looked like it freaking broke off.
Interesting imagination you've got there.
And I think when she falls, the event after she falls is shown in extra ending, the extra end in chapter 4.
Oh, yeah, that.
I was gonna say, but wasn't she hit by the bookshelf?
Yeah, but she eventually got out.
Yeah.
And this happened?
Yeah.
No, I don't mean the bookshelf that got on her back. No, I'm talking about the one where she saved, I believe, a Yumi or somebody else.
No,
The alternate ending to chapter 4, you said.
extra.
Oh, the extra ending.
And no, she didn't save anyone.
Oh, I could have sworn.
She just dies.
Yeah.
Those two will make a very interesting couple in their future.
Yes, they will. He doesn't even need to bend down.
What?
Ugh, creepy ghosts.
Oh.
Fast forward.
Ah, that was actually blue this time.
Seriously, why can't there be an easy fast forward button when it comes to video editing?
I know, it is true. I wish it wasn't so hard to fast forward stuff. Or at least so complicated.
I know. How does Chugga Conroy do it?
He is the editing wizard.
Well, considering he's had a few years of experience,
Isn't it actually, has it been like 6.5 years actually?
give or take.
Damn.
And the thing is, he's about my age.
If he's been doing it for 6.5 years, then David, does that tell you something?
Yes.
Hmm.
He's far more accomplished than I am.
Well, that's what gets him all the views on YouTube.
And the bitches. Seriously.
Well, remember, the guy who wrote Aragon, wasn't he like 16 or 18?
I have no idea.
I think it was 16 or 18 when it was published.
Hmm.
So he was rather young when his books got published. Anyway, I showed something off that I didn't show off.
What's down here? Oh. One of the mysteries has been solved.
You know, I find it weird you didn't show this off in the first place, but okay.
Because I forgot.
Of course.
But I mean, at least now one of the mysteries, at least we finally know what this room is.
Yeah, and now you know why that door was covered in just about every holy sign in every religion.
Because she was buried here, and the other way to get in is basically been... Actually, before the school changed, this was the only way to get in, correct?
Well, the fact this is a bomb shelter for the entire school, and the school's 2 buildings.
Yeah, that is true.
Anything happened yet?
No, just us revisiting things.
Then I'll just go back to TV tropes.
What are you looking up? Corpse Party?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Ah. You should ask Lucky that then.
Hey Elliot, how's that phone?
I'm sorry, but my name is not Elliot.
Yes, we all know your name is not Elliot Cancel. I'm just glad you don't have to do any more of those memory bullshit games. least I hope not.
I mean, well, you still gotta do it.
Yeah, I know, but still, they don't appear in the second game, and I seriously hope they don't appear in the third. And the other second game.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's Corpse Party 2, Dead Patient, and then Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Both counted as second game.
Just like Super Mario Brothers 2
Yeah,
and Super Mario Brothers 2.
USA.
But still, Super Mario Bros.
People only wish the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 was the actual dream instead of the USA version.
Yeah. Seriously, fuck Lost Levels. I don't care who pays me, I am not playing that game.
I could say you said you were gonna do it for the channel.
Hell no!
Oh no, wait, that was Ben. That was Ben.
Hell no, I played all 13 worlds on that twice now. I am not doing it a third time.
Well, depends. What if we said it wasn't the original NES? It was still the SNES.
I was talking about the SNES version.
Oh.
What if we paid you $1 million?
If you could present that in cash, I'd be very impressed, but still, no.
He gives him a check. Well, how many zeros?
After he's done counting all the zeros, he still declines, and thus then I go to the bank, cash it in, and thus then start
Then
spending.
freaking dump truck's load of money comes passing by his house. Still not enough.
No. I can just imagine after David declines, we all just spend it on useless stuff.
No, what do you mean you spent $1 million stuff on Kamen Rider crap?
Excuse me for wanting Fi's gear.
Ugh.
Isn't this your favorite song, David?
Vocaloid made it infinitely worse.
Oh god. You know what? I'm gonna add that to the last part.
Oh, me and my mouth!
And the song, I would have thought the song would still play when you're doing it.
Yeah, it would have been more fitting.
And we're back in here.
Deja vu for the third time.
In here, I think for this room, the second.
Yeah, it's the second time.
I can't remember. My brain's all muddled up.
I don't blame
Back to
you.
TV tropes.
Oh god, we got like another 10 minutes. So yeah, no, well, you're gonna be on TV tropes for about another 5 or 6. So by the way, how's that phone?
It's cheap. Apparently, Pokemon Mr. Dungeon has the heterosexual life partners trope.
The ambiguous.
David?
Hmm?
You cut it out when you said
Yeah.
Oh.
You was gonna say ambiguously gay duo.
Yep.
Man, when David cut it out, I was worried that either my Skype literally just died or my phone just died.
Or David dropped.
Or that.
Oh, hi, Psycho.
Is that the marks of the rope on her neck?
Yeah.
Rope burns.
And that's from her tongue getting cut out.
By Sanchiko or by him?
Him.
Does it matter? It's still getting cut out.
Yeah. And he killed the cameraman.
Okay then. Actually, what does happen to Seiko's corpse after this? Because it's implied now she's gonna go to the
Actually,
TV.
But I still question all that blood.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough blood in the human body to pull that one off.
Especially from just getting your tongue ripped out.
Follow the trail of blood. Follow the trail of blood.
And it stops.
And take the left. I know I don't know what happens if you take the right at this point.
Same ending.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked.
What? We've seen this too many times already.
So many IDs to collect. My God, look at all of them.
Well, I suggest you get off your phone pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're about to get to the actual ending for once.
Alright.
Okay, now we're getting to it.
Now, Connor, tell me, why do I have a feeling you used a bit of an audio cue in this?
Audio cue, you'll see.
Oh, God.
Yep, I know what you're doing.
Naomiが篠原の体を持った化け物を追いかけていなくなった。中島さんが。よし。じゃあもうこんなクソったるの学校に残ってる理由はね。中島見つけて。
A bit different from audio cue, but you'll see.
そうしよう。ナミ、無事か。サトシ。
She's sane.
中島さん。
Huh?
島。心配かけるなよ。怪我なさそうでよかった。篠原は。
Wait.
中島さん。
So.
That's not a question.
篠原さん。できれば連れて帰りたいけど。
Just roll with
この
it.
学校にこれ以上いたら大変なことになるわ。
Okay.
Unfortunate truth, get out while you can.
そうか。ナオミ。篠原もできれば連れて帰ってやりたいが。
That's sad.
急がねえと心が侵されて国家に負けちまう。心残りだが、ここはもう逆打ちを実行するべきだと思う。
Yep, and please note that they don't have the Naho notes or read the diary. They don't know anything about appeasing Sachiko.
Which completely changes the ending. And you don't have to count it out this time. The game does it for you.
Yep.
幸子さんお願いします。幸子さんお願いします。幸子さんお願いします。幸子さんお願いします。幸子さんお願いします。幸子さんお願いします。
I was wondering, like, what?
Oh, hi, Link!
Oh, wait.
I'm going to say one thing, Connor.
Yeah.
You should have waited until Majora's Mask 3D for that.
I know. I was thinking that after I recorded that, but
It's like, screw it.
but I couldn't wait that long.
I know. You could have just used an emulator for that, but oh well.
No, but still, so wait, did Link basically just screw over course party by pressing the redo button?
Essentially.
Oh!
なんだ。
And please note, for Link, I chose the red tunic and I was in the graveyard.
Oh, you bastard!
Wow!
だけど俺は。
I'll
Why
give
did
you
I-
credit. I'll give you credit. You surprised me there.
You know, if that was the case, why didn't I expect why did I expect you were gonna do it in the Shadow Temple instead?
That also would have worked.
I was actually thinking that. Well, I did do the one that takes you to the Shadow Temple, but I thought, you know what?
No, let's just...
I just want to get it done with. It'll be better in the graveyard.
Good point. So wait, was this all in part 1?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, because I'm dead serious, because I
have no idea what you're talking about.
Never mind.
Anyone noticing a bit of problems?
You know what? Only he knows.
And people who are dead are back in the land of the living.
Yay?
Not
It
quite.
was all a dream.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Pervert. Okay then.
俺は夢を見ているのかいや
Was it all just a dream? Or are you just going insane?
Is this the real life or is it fantasy?
Or is it just fantasy?
Well, excuse me for not knowing the
Is it
song by
our
heart.
final fantasy for this playthrough?
Perhaps. What the hell? Top of the morning, you sexy beast? What kind of greeting is that?
やっぱり悪い夢だったんだ
Well, that's probably the way Debbie wants you to greet her in the morning.
I'll take note of that.
Well, it could also possibly just be.
Or maybe Link just screwed us over again and made an actual parallel universe. No.
No, I think this is just how Seiko always wants to refer to Naomi.
So that came right the hell out of nowhere.
Oh, well, who knows? Maybe that's just how lovers refer to each other.
同じじゃないか夢と天神小学校へ飛ばされたあれは
Deja vu.
夢じゃなかった
Oh.
まさか同じ日が始まるのか
Groundhog Day!
止めないと
Hi. But we don't have
Bill Murray.
Thank you.
天神小学校だ
持田くんよく知ってるねそのネタの階段
Hello. Here, stop her now.
サトシ
Oh,
お
just
店
you
サボって
watch.
て夢でも見たんじゃないの
You're telling me nobody's going to believe. Oh, god damn it.
ヒゲにもサボってたけどね
俺は違うよ演劇部の台本をコピー取りに行っていたんだいや森重よそれサボってるって言わね
ほらほら持田くん君の番でしょ
You gotta be
お
kidding
店の
me.
番してきなさい
Nobody believes him.
Well, would anyone believe you if you said you knew what the future would hold?
A good point. Oh god damn, they're gonna do it again.
Yep. Let's do the time warp again.
Thank you for singing it, even though I wasn't gonna put it
みん
in.
なダメだ
And it's the most incredibly fitting thing right now.
Yeah.
Well, next to that
Oh,
song of
wait.
time bit.
Hold on.
そうじゃない
No, but okay, this is a serious
やっちゃ
question.
ダメなんだよ
So, does the really surgical train really need 9 people, or is it just if they do it with 8, does nothing happen?
No.
It must be done with a group of at least 2.
Oh.
みんな言ってしまう
It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what the size of the group. Hell, an entire class got involved with one of these once. At least in one of the manga series.
1名様追加でご案内
No.
どうすれば
Well, at least now you know what's gonna happen. If you remember.
But not quite.
And now.
More
Now.
would be explained
Yep.
in the future.
Now. That's the ending. Or at least beginning. For Book of Shadows. And notice how the hand had all.
I know. I was
fingers.
gonna say that the hand finally has the full fingers. All of them.
To be continued in the Book of Shadows.
Yep. But now. We get to see it.
No, go to the. Oh my God, go to the options menu.
There you go.
Wait,
All
what's the
endings.
and